If you're my boss watching this, no you're not. So I called out of work today because I woke up and I just had the gnarliest sore throat. I don't know, I was up all night coughing, just having full-blown coughing fits, the kinds where you're like, I can't even catch my breath, I can't breathe, whatever. And so I didn't go to the gym this morning either because, again, I was on probably 2 hours of sleep. It just was not gonna happen. But also, coincidentally, I have so much I need to do today. This is not gonna be a relaxing sick day. I am literally just getting everything done that I've been putting off because I just haven't had the time to do it, because when you work a 9 to 5, you get home and then you're like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with my life? And then I also am trying to run a business on top of that. So then I just sit there and I'm like, I have no time to do the things that I actually need to do. So today, that's what we're doing. Anyways, today my 3 priorities here are to film 2 podcast and YouTube episodes because I'm going to be out of town next weekend, and I usually film on Fridays. Today is a Friday, but I usually film on Fridays, and I'm not going to be here next Friday, so I really want to just knock out 2 at once and then be done with it. I also have never done a vlog before, so not on an actual YouTube vlog. I've done my little TikTok vlogs and things like that, but for an actual YouTube vlog, I'm a little bit nervous because I feel like I'm gonna just forget about this halfway through the day. So I thought I had to do it on a day where I'm at home because then there's nothing else that's distracting me from what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Anyways, I'm gonna film those 2 videos, and then I also need to go through my clothes and donate a bunch of them. I have just so many that I need to get rid of, and I also need to clean my apartment. So my plan is going through clothes, donating them, and then cleaning. If I can get that done by 9 a.m., then I'm going to go walking in a matcha and then come back and film my 2 YouTube videos. So that is the running plan. Do I think it's going to go that smooth? Not really. Not entirely, actually. But it is still pretty early. What time is it? It is 7:14. I think I can do that by 9 a.m. If you're ever like, Haley, how do you motivate yourself? Matcha. That's it. Let me just first show you the current situation that we're dealing with, because let me preface by saying that I live in a studio, and when you're in a studio, I feel like I'm just so much more messy than I am in any other apartment, because you just put one thing on the ground and suddenly you're like, oh my god, this place is a pigsty, because there's just no place to put anything. I have to put up these clothes. These are clothes that I want to dye or alter or do something to. These are clothes I'm going to donate. I want to fill up a second trash bag here. These are clothes that I have to go through to figure out what I want to donate, and I also need to go through my whole closet and shoe situation. That's not even to mention the kitchen side of things, which is just, it's a horror in its own way. So we're gonna tackle the clothes first. I can be very honest with myself when it's shoes that I haven't worn in 2 or 3 years. So we're just gonna get rid of them today because these babies, they're cute. We love her. Have I ever fucking worn them? No. Never. Not once. So they gotta go. I'm so sorry. One of my old coworkers actually gave me these because she was like, oh my god, I have all these heels, and I was the only one in the office that was her same shoe size. So I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna take all of them. I don't even wear heels. Why did I take them? I do not ever find myself in situations where I'm like, you know what I need right now? Some 6-inch stilettos. No. Same with these. Very cute, but also I'm a wide toe girly, okay? I've got bunions. These are not bunion friendly, so they've got to go. I'm so sorry. Okay, we made some solid progress on shoes, so I'm feeling good. We're going to get this done so fast. Next, we've got to tackle my skirts and dresses. I'm not really a skirt or a dress girly. I want to be so badly, really, really badly, but in reality, it just doesn't really happen that much. Do I feel like there might be a situation where I might need something like this, though? Unfortunately, yes. When I went to a funeral a month ago, I had literally nothing to wear, and that would have been perfect. And I unfortunately got it right after the funeral. So this is a leather skirt. Pleather. This is a pleather skirt. And I can't lie. I've had some great wears out of this. I really have. I think I might keep it. Just on the off chance that I might need it again. Okay, these I do want to make some alterations to. These were my grandma's shorts. I cut them and I need to hem them up. So those are going in that pile. The place that I'm going to donate my clothes to is actually a queer youth shelter. So I feel like donating some skirts and stuff could actually be a very good like thing for them. It's also right down the street from my house, which is really convenient because now that I know it's there, I can just take all my stuff over there. And I'm actually really excited about that because I just have so much shit that I don't ever touch. Dresses are gonna be the hard one. Because dresses are something that I always keep on the off chance of like, well, what if I have a situation where I wear this? And then I never have a situation where I wear it. So this is going to be rough. I'm actually going to probably have to try on some of these. So this is going to be a hard one because we have to go through my hoe tops. And that's just, it's just a hard thing to go through, you know? I feel like when I go through these, I'm like, oh, but I wore this in this one very specific instance and I should keep it. I actually do love this shirt though, so she's safe. But there's just so many things. Like this fucking poison ivy bodysuit that I wore for Halloween. First of all, the fact that this is actually a bodysuit is crazy to me. I do love it, but do I see a situation where I would ever wear something like this ever again? I don't know. I haven't found myself in one so far. This shirt is very cute. It's not really a hoe top. I think I just ran out of hangers, honestly. But like, is it giving too much Christmassy? It doesn't really look like it on camera. Is she giving Christmassy or is she like giving classy cute? Like, I feel like I could dress this up and be classy cute, but in my, oh, this era, please. Remember when everyone was just cutting their shirts and then we would like twist it and then like do the thing where you wrap it around and you like just yank your titties up? I don't really have titties to yank up, but this, like, this was an era. She's not even really a shirt. She's just a scrap of fabric. She's gotta go. But I can't even donate that, so that's just trash, because these are all of the rest of tops that I had like cut up to be little like tie across whatever those tops were, and I can't even donate them because they are just scraps of literal fabric. So they're all trash. I made some good progress, honestly. I got about, I don't want to say half, I got about a third of them gone, which is progress. That's progress. A very like not so fun fact about me is that I was technically kind of homeless for a little bit. There was like a 3-month time span during COVID when it first happened where I was just couch hopping because I was in between apartments and all of the apartments around me were closed down. They were like, oh, our leasing office isn't open. We're not taking new people in because it was LA and LA was just completely shut down. So I was just couch hopping because I couldn't find a place to get into, and it was honestly like the most insane time of my entire life. But during that time, all of my stuff was in a storage unit, and I was literally just living out of a suitcase. And I think I became really unattached to things during that time because it was just like, oh wow, I lived 3 months without this thing, so like, do I really need it? Is this actually really something that I need in my life? Probably not. So I kind of think that's why this process is a lot easier for me now than it ever used to be, because I used to be someone who was very, very attached to things. And I just kind of don't really care anymore. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it is what it is, I guess. I need to go through my jeans. I absolutely am going to have to try these on because I just don't even know. I don't know what fits me anymore and what doesn't. So the way that these were my grandma's jeans, like when she was my age or something probably, I am just, it's so wild to me. Like, I have a little bit of like gapping in the back, but other than that, these fit me so well. It's actually insane. Like, me and grandma, we like this. Not to toot my own horn, but I just made so much progress. I've got officially 2 trash bags done. That's why I'm calling it for the day, I think. But I've got to put up all my laundry that I did yesterday. So we're going to put all that up. And then I've got this bucket of clothes that I'm going to take to my boyfriend's house, because it's full of just like more nice dresses and nice skirts and stuff. And if I'm wearing those, it's probably because me and him are going somewhere. And not that I don't go out to places on my own, obviously, but just for ease, I want to kind of just have them all there so that I don't have to be annoyed when I have a dress that's still here and I'm over at his house trying to like get ready. Does that make any sense? I don't really know, but it makes sense to me. So that's what we're doing. I also kept 2 like sundresses or like dresses that I would like wear to work here. So I'm gonna put these ones up, hang them up here. Before, I obviously had all my dresses and things in just cubes, so I would forget that they exist, and then I was like, oh my god, I don't have any dresses to wear. But honestly, I had 2 pretty cute ones that I could have been wearing to work this whole time, and I just wasn't. So also got rid of so many like work clothes and things like that that I just have kept because I was like, oh, I work a 9 to 5 now. I need to keep all of these fancy people clothes, but I was never wearing them. So it's like, those are just going to waste. I do think at some point I need to do kind of like a work clothes haul or something to replenish all this and just get stuff that I'll actually wear, because I feel like I'm at a point now where, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but before all my clothes were just like hoe clothes. I only had hoe clothes and gym clothes, and that was it. And now that I'm like not only working in a corporate job, like obviously I don't want to work in this job forever, but I do feel like something just shifted when I turned like 26 and I was like, oh, I kind of want to dress like an adult now. And it's so gross. I can't believe I'm even saying that out loud, but it's just wild to me. I'm like, damn, is this really what life is about? So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going through an existential crisis or what's going on, but that's where we're at right now. I do need to buy some more like work pants and things like that. Just things that actually fit me good, because I did just give a lot away that I just don't love wearing because they don't fit me right. I'm also putting all my like wintry heavy stuff just in a bucket, and I'm going to put it under my bed because I'm in Arizona and it's already getting up to like 80, 90 now. So this is gone until probably 8 months from now. Okay, so it's 8:46. I'm pretty much almost done with my laundry. I even tidied up the kitchen a little bit and got it to a place where I'm happy with. I went through my fridge, which was honestly disgusting. I had some kombucha in there that I think was actually radioactive. Like, that shit was horrendous. So glad I did that. I got literally pretty much everything done. Like, I will say, as much as being in a studio is like, oh my god, I hate how disgusting it feels all the time, it's so easy to clean. Like, it really is. So I'm glad that I got all of that done. And now I do want to get ready a little bit, so I'm technically not going to finish with that before 9, but since I finished going through everything and cleaning and doing everything I needed to do before 9, I'm still going to go get my matcha. And if we're being honest, the smart thing for me to do would be to take all the stuff that I want to go donate, and then also take all the stuff that I want to put in my boyfriend's house, drive over to get my matcha, and then take everything into his house, also grab the clothes, because we went through his closet like 2 weeks ago or something, take all the clothes that he wants to get rid of, and then take everything in one big trip to the donation place. But I really want to walk to get my matcha. So I think what I'm actually going to do, even though it is not my smartest or most time saving thing to do, is I'm going to just load up my car now, put everything in it that I need to have in there, walk to go get my matcha, come back, film my 2 videos, and then just kind of exist for a little bit, maybe edit. I have some work that I have to do for my app too. And then at some point this afternoon, I'll go drop everything off at his house, get the stuff that I need there, and then take everything in one big trip to the donation center, and then maybe go get some food. That is the running plan. I don't know if you just heard someone sneeze, but that was my neighbor. That is literally how much I can hear everything in this fucking apartment. That's crazy. I don't want to get like ready today. I'm not really like in the mood, but I do want to do just a little bit something, and I have to fucking cover up this demon that has decided to spawn on my face. So we're just gonna keep it light and simple today. I do want to put on my outfit before I do my hair, because I got a slick back today, because there's no saving this, not in like a decent amount of time. So, but I did get everything put in my car, so my house feels so clean right now. It feels just like, I feel like I'm in a completely different place. I honestly have not cleaned out my apartment like to this extent in probably 3 months. Like, I've just been kind of living and shoving things in different places, and like just kind of accepting it for what it is, because I've just, when I got really bad in like January, when I was just so, I was post appendix surgery, I was like super depressed because I was grieving, and it was just a whole bad time, to be honest. It was just terrible, and I didn't really give myself a chance to recover from that. I just kind of went from that to like, oh, I'm back to work, I'm back to doing all this stuff, and then I was just living in filth. So some of the food that I threw out today was from Christmas. Like, there were recipes in there that I was like, oh my god, I made this around Christmas. It is the end of March. So this was long overdue, to say the least. Vlogging for YouTube is so much different than trying to vlog for like a TikTok, because when I do a TikTok, I'm like, okay, I need to talk for like 30 seconds and then I need to shut the fuck up. But for here, I'm like, What? I just gotta keep talking. I just gotta keep yapping. That is all it is. And you know, this is either gonna be the best decision I've ever made or the worst. So my throat is feeling a little bit better. I have one more Dayquil to take today. So I think I'll probably take that around like noon. And then I honestly might just like take a NyQuil and knock out at like 8 p.m. tonight because I just don't want this to get any worse. I don't want it to turn into a sickness. Like right now I feel completely fine and I'm so glad that my body doesn't feel gross at all. But I feel like I'm really prone to sicknesses ever since I fractured my sternum a few years ago because they did tell me that that was possible. But I kind of thought that it was a thing that just would go away in time. But every single year I get sick and I just get super, super sick every time. It's like my immune system is just shot. There's just no saving it. I'm obviously never home at this time, like ever, because I'm always working my job. And I love how they just stopped. But I really have to wonder if the people that live above me are just this loud all the time or if it's just today. Like, because this is insane. I'm going to keep this rolling just to see if they keep doing it. Because, like, I shouldn't be able to hear every single step that you take in your apartment. That's crazy. I don't think I could ever actually work from home here. Like, this is insane. All right, we're going to slick it back, and then I'm going to put on some pants and go get my matcha. We are making, honestly, such good time. It is 9:13 right now. Like, this is wild. It is sad to me that I have to take a day off work in order to get anything done that I've needed to get done for months. But I guess that's the world we live in, apparently. So, and it's also one of those things where I'm like, wow, if I worked from home, I probably could have done all of this stuff in the past like few months, just a little bit at a time. You know, I could have been like, oh, on my lunch break, I'm gonna go through my clothes, and then on my next lunch break, maybe I'll clean out my fridge. Like, all of that stuff didn't take me a long time, but it took me a long time to do it all at once because it had just built up. Does that make any sense? If you can't tell, I really want a work from home job. It's also like, oh, okay, yeah, could I have done this stuff on the weekends? Sure, but my weekends are really dedicated to doing stuff for my business and for my app because that's just kind of the priority that I have right now. Outside of that, I'm just kind of like spending time with friends or with my boyfriend and like, I don't know, just doing things. And so it's like the last thing I want to do is have to take time to clean. And I know that's normal, but like, this is just my little rant. I think I want to dye my hair on Monday. I was going to try to do it today, but I don't think I'm going to have time. I kind of feel like I might have booked myself a little too busy today because I do need to remember, like, I am not feeling the best and I do need to kind of let myself rest at some point. So it's probably not the smartest to try to do a bajillion things in one day. I will only use this though on days that I know I'm going to do a clarifying shampoo. So like, since I know that I want to dye my hair, and I always do a clarifying shampoo before I dye my hair just to make sure like there's nothing stuck on it. But I don't like to do a clarifying shampoo every time because since I do dye my hair shades of red, it just kind of strips it really easily. So I will only use this stuff if I'm gonna use a clarifying shampoo that day because it's really hard to get out. Like, my normal shampoo will not get this wax out of my hair. I do always put my hair in a ponytail if I'm gonna do a slit claw clip because otherwise this just does not work out for me. Not my best work, not my worst work. I'm happy with it. We're moving on. Realistically, I should probably cover up this little guy because it's really annoying me, but I think I'm just gonna leave it. And we're gonna go get my matcha. Okay, this is the outfit. I don't even know if you can really see that. I don't love it, but it's what we're working with, and I'm starving, so we're gonna go get me a breakfast sandwich before I get too hangry. Matcha secured, apartment is clean. Now I have to finish scripting my second episode. I have the first one fully done, but I need to just finish off the second one here. Where's my coaster? Are these coasters not the cutest little thing? They're like little mini vinyls. I love them so much. Out of literally anything I have ever written for a podcast episode, that just took me the fucking longest. Like, that was ridiculous. But it is done, and now I am just making myself look a little bit more presentable so that I can film these 2 episodes and just knock them out. And then after this, I'm gonna go take my clothes to my boyfriend's house and then pick up his stuff, drop it off at the center, and then we're gonna go from there, and I'm gonna see what I'm feeling. Using the viewfinder as my freaking mirror right now. It's like, this is like where I just kind of like check my background and make sure nothing is like, I have to close those doors. We're gonna knock these 2 babies out right now. I had to change the shirt because I didn't want to be in the same shirt for both. So, update. So the place that I wanted to donate my clothes to apparently only accepts donations on Tuesdays from 3 to 5 p.m. Am I crazy, or is that like a very short time frame to accept donations? That just feels really, really small to me. So don't really know what I'm gonna do with that. But I am gonna go to my boyfriend's house right now, get all of his clothes that we were gonna donate, and just put them in my trunk, and I guess they are probably just gonna like live there forever, to be completely honest with you. It is what it is. So until I can figure out what to do with them, that is my only solution. This whole day feels like a game of like how many outfits can I change into in one day, which is so funny because it's not usually like this, but honestly, I am starting to understand why people want to be like stay-at-home girlfriends, because I've gotten so much done today. Like, this has been such an accomplishment. The fact that I was able to film 2 full episodes today was just like insane to me. The fact that I had that much time. I scripted and filmed, and I'm gonna go edit at least one of them tonight. But anyways, I'm gonna go take all my stuff over to his house, get the clothes, and then figure out what I want to get for dinner. I'm thinking that I want to take myself out to some sushi, or at least just go walk to get some pizza. So that is the vibes. That's what we're feeling. I just really wanted to be cute, to be honest, and I think that this shirt is just so fun, so cute. We love her. 10 out of 10. Also, these pants, I had to do that thing where you like put it into the like little loop and pull it over so that they fit you better. I don't know. You know what I mean. This kind of just covers her up, so it's okay. Okay, so I did change back into my original outfit, but mostly because I just wanted to be comfy. I think I'm just gonna go pick up a pizza and then come back and edit my videos. That's really it. I got everything taken out of my car. I'm gonna have to just go somewhere this next week and like drop off the clothes to donate, because I tried to call the place and they didn't answer even though they said they were open till 6, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna just drive by, but then I like drove by and I was like, this actually looks kind of sketchy, so I don't know. But I am just gonna go pick up a pizza, and I'm going to listen to a podcast while I walk. I've been listening to this like personal trainer podcast, which is just like very on brand for me, obviously. I also just realized I've been staring at myself in the viewfinder this whole time, so that's fun. I'm not gonna edit that out. I think pizza will fix me. But I just don't know what I'm in the mood for. Like, pizza, just like, I think I set my mind on pizza. I'm just gonna start walking and I'll make a decision as I go. But that's about it for today. My little solo sick day.